Yo, what's up, guys? CastnBlast back with some more Queen Pop LaLoon. And you guys asked a lot if the AI has changed. This was our first war post update, and it was Queen Pop full. So this is their top Town Hall 9, I guess you could say. Town Hall 10. Oh, gotta love engineer clans, especially when they're supposed to be leaders in the community, if you will. So there's another 9.5 Town Hall 10, 9.5 Town Hall 10. Those were hog attacks, witch slap. I think that one was done through witch slap. So we'll go, stone goho. We'll go over some of the other Town Hall 9 attack metas, but we're looking at Queen Pop here. You guys want to know if it still works. So here is a max Town Hall 9. They're number 11. But Queen Pop works very much at the same. This guy's using the Skelly spell in his CC, but as with any attack, you want to pull the CC and kill it. That's your first goal. Now it gets the CC over an air defense and lays down a lightning earthquake. Great move. He gets the air defense, takes out a wizard or two, and he gets some damage on the other ones, almost down to full. So good move. Good idea there. Kills off the CC easily with his mid-level queen. So attacking a max base mid-level heroes. That's why Queen Pop is my favorite attack, guys. Your heroes aren't that important. You don't need maxed out heroes to get inside. So he's trapping the queen using these 3 air defenses. Since the queen's kind of offset, his troops are still going to run over. That works out great for his rage. You know, right here she's stepping up, and also he can throw his rage down on top of his Skelly spell there, as we'll see him use. So throws his rage, throws his Skelly spell as his troops are in there tanking, and they just eat up the max level queen. No issues. They're kind of chasing him, and some of the pups help finish the job there. So she's still being trapped kind of in that circle there. And the Skellies and those pups just do work. Now, as loons finish up, he's got some traps set to air and some more traps up top. That not an issue. Mid-level heroes, I think he's got 1 hound. Maybe, yeah, 1 hound left. Troops just obliterate this base, guys. I don't know if he knew about those outside troll Teslas, because he didn't really save any troops for the outside. So if you do know, kind of save a loon or two, but this being the first hit, and you might be the first hit, you're not really expecting those troll Teslas that far out. Kind of in this meta game, you do have to kind of suspect it, and with this tight-knit base, you know, just be on the lookout. Troll Teslas are bound to be everywhere. But easy, overwhelming 3-star, both heroes alive, more loons than I can count, and a half health hound. I mean, come on. Queen Pop is not dead. Air is not dead. We're having no issues with it whatsoever. So we go down here, some more hog attacks. This is the next Queen Pop attack. This war was full of Queen Pop. Not max level heroes, but level 25, level 26, and he's using level 20. As with every Queen Pop, you need to decide, take a look at where the blowers are facing, where the queen is. She's kind of on the outside over there, where the CC radius is, because you gotta use you gotta take out an air defense and pull the CC. So what he does, and kind of what you guys can try to do, is when you do an earthquake and there's an air defense next to a blower, throw those lightning spells on that outer end corner and try to get both defenses out. It works quite often. So as you see there, it worked for him, and it's a good strategy used. He throws 4 loons there because he's got a bunch of archer towers, and he wants to get that whiz tower down. Nothing pulls out of the CC. So what does that tell us? It tells us there's a hound, maybe a golem, falcons, loons, whatever. It's not pullable. So he throws down his first sets of hounds, his next set of hounds, and spreads out his loons. You know, 3, 3, or 2, 3, 2, 4, 3. As these are popping up, he's making sure he puts loons kind of in a spread and directing at each defense. uses a haste on the first one, and you usually see me use kind of rage, but if you're not going to trap the queen between the first two, using a rage there is kind of a waste. So he's going to haste up here and then rage through this portion, allowing the rage to be over the queen. So make sure you're cleaning everything kind of in a clockwise pattern or counterclockwise, and you're using those rages where the queen's going to be. So that last rage is used right on top where the queen is. Those loons wreck her. I mean, hounds didn't even pop. It was just loon power there. And that's one of the great things about this attack is there's so many different aspects that can take down the queen. And as I keep telling you guys, stop worrying so much about, I need this perfect queen kill, I got to get on her right away. With this attack, there's so much DPS, the queen's gonna die. So both heroes are just used simply as cleanup now. He's still got 2 hounds left and almost all his loons. So have the loons changed? I'm seeing them flow pretty smooth there. There might be, as we watch, a second delay as something goes down, but they're flowing smooth. The power is still there, guys. You saw just loons take down that queen, and that is an easy 3-star. Both heroes, 2 hounds, and the majority of his loons alive. So I would suggest still using this attack. I mean, we saw it work all war. Think we had a couple more witch slaps in the middle here, some more hog attacks, and then we come down to, oh, thought that was the queen pop, more goho attacks, some shattered go LaLoon, very powerful still. We'll take a video again talking about those. I think this is the stone goho attack. Witch slap. As you can see, the 3 main attacks are still very powerful in this game. Now here's the offset type of meta base, where you're looking at Expo Islands, all the air defense, and the queen on the other end. Air shooting defense, but the queen on the other end with the air defense. Blowers facing outwards, so kind of protecting those islands. But with queen pop, level 10 heroes against a level 30 queen, talk about engineering, you're still going to see the same results over and over again. So pulls out the CC, you got the witch baby drag combo that everyone says is a pain. Level 10 queen. The 10 queen's going to take out the baby drag, and that's really all you need. The witch can live. She can be dealt with later, but throwing down both your heroes, it's going to get the job done. You can see he didn't even use his queen's ability. So now comes in the hounds. You're going to want to separate them. He's got the 3 air defenses there to trap the queen, so she's going to go down. And the only other portion you got to worry about is the back end where everything's facing. He's able to come behind the air blowers, and that's what you're going to need to do in this situation. Separates his loons, and he's saving one of his hounds just to tank here at the end. So he throws his hound on a mortar on the outside, which collects some whiz tower fire. It collects some archer tower fire, and then throws down a couple loons to help out. His loons are still taking apart each and every defense. And as his last hound pops, he's still got a couple loons to come in and try to help finish the job. So the problem you're going to have, obviously, with lower heroes and that offset is getting those kind of Expo Islands down. And it almost bites him, but he's got a lot of pups left, and they're just going to come in there and finish the job barely. So it works out. The only thing I would say more is don't worry about using all your spells on this end. Use your spells to push through this end. So if you can get away with a spell in the middle and maybe a haste and then save your rage over on this end, that usually works a lot better with this type of attack. Newer Town Hall 9 player though, right? And easily took down that kind of defense. So we take a look at the rest of the bases here. You see some more engineering going on. fantastic. And then Dave's second attack, like I said, brand new Town Hall 9 player, using Queen Pop and level 24 Queen down here at their level 23 account. So like I said, hopefully they start fixing this engineer problem. But Queen Pop's not an issue. I haven't seen loons be an issue. We'll take a look at some Go LaLoon attacks a little bit later on. But the pure power of this attack, getting down bases, just keeps working. Let me know if you guys... I'm hearing some people are having trouble thinking the loon AI has changed, but we just have not seen it. So it's working out for us. What's not working out is these even matchups. Hopefully we get a fix on that. And hogs, man. Hogs are great right now. I know last couple videos I posted that I recorded before the update was kind of get you guys thinking maybe more of a hog game. If you haven't got something down like Queen Pop or Go LaLoon, hogs are strong. I highly suggest getting them in the mix, especially against a lot of these anti-air bases. This is another anti-air base, Queen on the outside, but he's just simply wrecks through it. The power that you get out of the loons, out of the pups, the hounds, it's no contest. Still, I would say my top Town Hall 9 attack. It doesn't matter the base set. Doesn't matter the build. It just works and works and works. So rips through this base with ease. Fortunately, we only had 2 Town Hall 11s in this matchup. I think they had 4, but their Town Hall 10s, they had 11. Something like that. So sad to see this type of thing still continuing. I know the more and more clans that go even matchup, fair play, the less and less we'll see that. So highly recommend doing it. We ended up going full strength accounts only, hoping to see some sort of fix into it, and I think we can get that fix sooner or later. So make sure you guys hit like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't. It's at CastnBlastCOC, and I'll be back with some more attacks and even have some Brawl Stars coming up. So let me know what you guys think about that game. Check you guys next time.